Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be, I don't know why I'm singing. Today's video is going to be on how to manifest on a time crunch. I feel like I figured out a way that makes it a lot more chill. Like people who have a lot of anxious thoughts, this will help a lot, so stay tuned. Before we get started, if you have not already, definitely subscribe. It is free. Also give it a like if you liked it. Also, if you didn't like it, still give it a like. Thank you. Also, I have a magical workbook that is on how to manifest money, and I call it a magical workbook because I created it. But anyways, I intend that everyone who purchases the workbook is able to manifest all the money they desire. So that is also linked down below. It costs $11.11. That one is not free. Okay, so I am so excited to talk about this because I really feel like this is gonna help a lot of people, and I'm really hype about it. And I don't know why I'm so hyper actually right now. So I've been going through sorry, we're jumping in here to talk about the fact that I've been doing a 30-day challenge on manifesting 100,000 subscribers actually. And I've gotten to the point now where I'm not even manifesting anything in particular. Like I'm literally just chilling and living my life and absolutely loving it. And I think it's showing in my personality, because why am I jumping around like I'm literally 5 years old? Let me calm down. But anyways, that's really interesting now that I'm like seeing it. And also the fact that I'm now using how I am, like for instance, me realizing that I'm very jittery and very hyper right now as validation that I'm getting what I want, you know? Like, oh yeah, I definitely shifted because this wasn't me before. You could not find me having all this energy ever. Back to what this video is actually about. So we're going to talk about this like technique that I have figured out on how to manifest on a time crunch. So the main thing that everyone always says when it comes to manifesting on a time crunch is to not manifest on a time crunch, because anytime you want to manifest on a time, how many times can I say the sentence? Anytime you want to manifest on a time crunch, it automatically adds this like sense of anxiety because time is running out, like you're down to the wire, like the clock is about to run out type thing. And every coach that I've seen has always said like just don't even focus on time because you might even get it like in the next second. Who knows? So you saying that it's going to come at this time, you're pushing in like into the future. Also, if not that, then you're putting like having a lot of anxiety, which is putting excess potential on it, which is causing you to now manifest the opposite. And until you get rid of that excess potential, then you will be able to manifest. All that to say, usually manifesting on a time crunch adds this sense of anxiety. All that to say. So what I've learned to do if I want to manifest on a time crunch is I'll sit down and I will just ask myself, when I have this thing, what will it make me feel? Receiving this thing will make me feel what? Like what feeling is it? So like, let's say we're manifesting money. Usually if I'm manifesting money, I will feel free by the end of it. I will feel like I could do whatever the hell I want because I have this money. So that is going to be our affirmation. We're not done though. So I've said this before that that's what I do, but I'm adding something onto it because this second part is going to be what actually makes you detach from the desire quickly to where it just falls into your lap so quickly. First, it's to figure out the feeling. If you are manifesting love, maybe it's that you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel loved. Whatever the thing is, figure out the feeling, and that's your affirmation. So for right now, we're using the example of money. I'm going to say that I feel free because I have this money. So my affirmation is I feel free. So now the second part to it, we are going to now in our minds visualize a place that makes you feel safe or peaceful or calm. So for me, this place is always, anytime I'm in a body of water, I'm always floating and just looking up in the sky. And I have always said that's my happy place. No matter what the pool is, no matter what the body of water is, if I am laying back and floating and looking up into the sky, I am happy. It doesn't even have to be looking into the sky. Looking at the sky like elevates it. So for my scene, that's what I'm doing. So I'm laying in water, floating, and just looking up into the sky. And this scene makes me feel calm and makes me feel safe and happy. Like I have no worries. Okay, so whatever your scene is, it has to invoke those feelings. It doesn't even have to be a place. It could be in your partner's arms, you know, in a hug with someone, hearing your mom's voice. Like it doesn't have to be like what I'm doing, but for me, because I've done this my whole life and have found peace in this my whole life, it's easy for me to visualize and like to feel the water on my back. Like it's easy to visualize. So that's why I picked this, but you don't have to pick the same thing as me. Pick what your happy place could be. In and out, and that is fine. Picture In and Out. It's fine. The point is that it's just your happy place, okay? So we're going to go to our happy place, and for 10 minutes, you're gonna sit down and be in your happy place, dwell in that happy place, and while you're in your happy place, affirm whatever that affirmation was. So for me right now, I am laying in this body of water, looking up into the night sky. There's stars everywhere. The moon is out, and I am affirming I am free. So the reason why this works, one, because you're not even thinking of your desire whatsoever. And because you've occupied your thoughts with feeling free, like saying that you feel free, and you've also occupied it with a scene that you're seeing while saying the affirmation, it automatically, like, I don't know what it is, it just makes me release everything and like not worry. I don't worry about anything. And if I'm being honest, because I'm not focusing on the time, it comes so much quicker. And it won't even take like the whole time that I've said. Maybe I say that I'm going to get something in a week and I do this process, but when I do the process, it comes even sooner. Usually it'd be like a day or two, and I'm like, oh, that's sooner than I thought. But it's because I didn't focus on an actual time that I wanted it. I didn't also like put excess potential on the thing. And I'm using this word because I've heard Nia use it a lot, and I learned it from her, but she learned it from Vadim Zealand, I'm pretty sure. And I'm waiting for my library to have that book so that I can rent it, waiting on it. She talks about that. And I realized, like, I understand what she's talking about. Like, I don't need to read the book in order to understand what she's saying because she explained it perfectly. She talks about excess potential, which is like just putting too much value in this thing, basically. Like putting too much pressure on it. So yeah, doing the technique just automatically, one, releases resistance because you're not focusing on the actual thing. So you're naturally letting go of your desire without letting go of your desire. Because the point is, like, everyone always says, how would it feel if you had your desire? Like, what would it feel like? Embody that person. And it's like, I'm not embodying shit. I'm just going to affirm that I am feeling whatever I'm going to feel when I get the thing, and then I'm going to get it because I'm feeling the feeling now. And it's like literally embodying the person that has the thing now. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit of a cheat code. So you don't have to be an actor in your life. You can just like, no, I feel free now. So everything that makes me feel free needs to come to me. And also doing it this way invites so much more into your life. We're sticking with money. Maybe you asked for 20,000, but in actuality, in order for you to feel free, you needed 100 grand. And because you focused on the feeling of being free, that 100 grand can now come in because you're focusing on being free. And to be free, you need to have 100 grand, not 20. You need 100 to be free. So we're focusing on the feeling of freedom. And so now the universe or God, whatever, is just like, here, great, you can feel free now. You want to feel free even more? We can give you more to feel free. And it's the same thing with love. If I'm feeling loved constantly and I'm like, I feel love, and you're saying that constantly, you will start to feel loved. You'll start to experience it. And especially if you're doing it in a place where you're feeling calm and safe, where you're allowed to be that vulnerable, you're safe to be that vulnerable, you can be relaxed. It's okay to be relaxed when you're affirming. But anyways, I babbled on a little bit too much for this video. Basically, the one thing, figure out the feeling that you will feel once you get it. It's going to be different for everybody. I would focus mainly on the I feel part of it though, because if you're feeling it, that means you're experiencing it. You could also say I'm experiencing, but I don't know. Just focusing on the feeling is just letting it go. So I'm just like, I feel this. Why do you feel that? Oh, there's many reasons why I could feel that. So bring them all to me. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope it helps all of you guys who are trying to manifest on a time crunch. It works for me, so I know it's gonna work for y'all. Leave down below any, oh my gosh, I forgot to do all my comments of the day on all the videos I filmed today. I forgot. Anyways, comment of the day, we do an emoji and then you comment either your favorite thing you've ever manifested or your most recent thing you've manifested or just your favorite thing you've ever manifested ever. Leave it down below because we love a good, you know, success story, little hype thing. We can be each other's hype men and talk about all our success stories because that always gets me hyped, and it should get you guys hyped too. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a like if you have not already, and purchase my workbook if you have not already. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in a later one. Bye.